everyone, so this is Tammy with Kawaii Collectible Dolls, and I am selling one of my custom Blythe dolls. I call her Bunny because she has a bunny on one of her eyelids. She has pull strings here, and let me go ahead and show you the pull strings, and I'll close the eyelids so you can see. So she has a bunny here, and then this looks like a tree trunk, and it's got some little flowers. She is originally made by the customizer Kaleidoscope, and I am not her original owner. I have done a little work with her. Basically, I just switched out her body. Her body was originally it was a regular stock type body, and I have this small, what do you call it? Jointed body on her. In fact, let me take off her dolly nudity. So yeah, I'm selling her for $150, which is what I paid for her, and that doesn't include the body that I bought later and switched out. Take her off. I think she looks really cute in a smaller body. She'll come with this dress and these undies and the hair ribbon that I have in her hair. And so you can see her body. I'll post some pictures at the end of this video as well. I'm going to list her, like I said, I'm going to list her on my Etsy doll shop. And I'll put the link in the description. I'm going to list her at $150, not including shipping. And I would recommend, obviously with the way things are now, shipping would need to be somebody in the US or Canada. Probably. I think I'm not even going to put it overseas because of the way things are right now with the world and the mail and all that good stuff. So the reason why I'm selling her, there's nothing majorly wrong with her. Actually, she's got a really sweet face, and of course, as soon as I start, deciding I'm going to sell a doll, and then I start dressing her up to take pictures, I start falling in love with them again. But she just does not get enough attention from me, and I have a lot of dolls now. I started doll collecting again about 5 years ago, and after being on a hiatus for many years, and she deserves to have more attention. She is not a perfect doll by any means. In fact, here you can see some of the I guess marks around the bottom from opening up her head and switching out her body. I originally thought about changing out her scalp, and I did some videos about her. I can't change out her scalp. Somebody who maybe has more expertise than I do in customizing. I'm extremely limited. I just do things like change out scalps and bodies and that kind of thing. I don't carve or paint or anything. But somebody who maybe has a little bit more expertise in that might be able to get her scalp off, but it is glued. Like glued. And I've heard you can, soak their heads and all that stuff, but I'm just not up for the challenge. Her hair is fine. It's actually cute. It's, not super soft. It's okay. I wanted to switch her out and put a mohair scalp on her, and I wasn't able to do that. But like I said, if you have more expertise and you're ready for a challenge and you want to change her scalp out, you could do that. She's got ear holes for earrings. I was told when I bought her that she was a Velvet Minuet fake. So I guess a knockoff of that particular stock doll. I don't think she, originally I think when I got her I thought she might be a real stock doll, but I don't think that's the case. She has a very light face up, which tends to be, my preference, very light freckles. Her eyes are a little more boggled than I prefer, so what I normally do is I will, I'll go ahead and pull the pull cords. See, that's another thing, like if I want to change out the pull cords, it's really hard to get. In fact, let me show you guys. So she's only got the one hole here. She doesn't, so usually there's like another screw up here, and she doesn't have that. So, like I said, full disclosure, opening up her head's not the easiest thing in the world. So what I do now is I'll open, if I change her outer eyelids and I want them closed partially, I just don't pull all the way and then kind of adjust them a little bit with my fingers. And so that's her purple eye chip set. It's really pretty. She looks good in purple. I have a little purple bow on her, and I put in purple dresses. This has purple in the little dress that she'll come with. And then here are her other eye chips, which are like a green and side-facing green. They look like stock ones. You could also see she's got a little bit of face up here, little coloring and eyelashes. And then front facing. See this surprise look. I'm not real into that, so I tend to like, I'll pull it and then I'll kind of do this a little bit and then manually roll them up to the point where I like them and just adjust it a little bit there. Then to me, that's what I like to see, a little bit of the eyelid. But it's personal preference. Her head does move around quite a bit, pretty swivelly. But it's nice because then you can, when you're positioning her, you can kind of do little cute things with her head a little bit. This is a jointed body, so she won't stand up, like a stock style body. But the body is brand new. I bought it. I bought the body new from somebody, I can't even remember who, but I'm sure it was probably somebody on AliExpress. The body's in good shape. Okay, she would be a good doll for somebody who maybe has wanted a custom doll but hasn't had the opportunity, and they can get pretty pricey, so $150 I think is a really good price for her. Or it might be somebody, if you're a customizer and you think you could jazz her up a little bit. Her face up is cute, her carving is cute. I'm just not in love with her hair, and like I said, I have quite a few dolls now, so and I've actually got a couple dolls showing up in a few months, so I'm re-evaluating my doll collection, and I thought it was time to send her on to a new home. So if you're interested, I'll put the link in for my Etsy shop down below. You can feel free to comment or message me with any of your questions, and that's it. Bye bye. Come and buy me. Later, Gators. Thanks for watching, guys.